all right. Let's get this show on the road. Mr. Pod, how you doing? How you doing? 200 million gold objective achieved. So, after everything we've been through and, we've known each other for a while, you think you'd be willing to loan me like 50 million? Because, how's it going? How's it going? How's it going? Well, I've got some arena-ing to catch up on. And apparently I got some war and some AQ to catch up on too. I scheduled the stream for 5 and then figured I'd have a quick nap. And woke up and it's like 10 after 5. I'm like, oh, wow. It will fall away a wee bit right after I get some more cats for rank ups in queue. Okay. Who are you thinking to rank up? If they allowed it, you and others would have what you need. Aw, you a sweet young man. Such a sweet young man. Ooh. Well. I should have looked at this. I don't want to do this on stream. May as well. I've never tried him before. Might help with sound though, but that's how it goes. This is the only fight I have Warlock for anyways, so let's see. I don't think there's any way I'm gonna get him down. I'm not gonna have enough let's see. Oh crap, I totally forgot about this node too. I'm not gonna get that. Maybe we'll get the next one off. Huh? Ooh. Talk about bad timing. Oh my god. I went in to intercept him just as he started his special, which is instant death. Okay. Well, we'll leave that for the time being. We'll jump into the arenas. Oh dear. Okay, so I think what I want to do, I already ran my 6 stars earlier, but I think what I'm going to do is try to get each, the basic and the feature, to about 20 million. And then tonight with the 6 stars, I should get them to what I want them for. Between tonight and tomorrow, tomorrow morning, should be able to get them to where I want them for the 5%. 3 new 5-star acquisitions, stuck at rank 2 to 3 minimum requirement. Yeah. Who are the new 5 stars? She'll start here. Start here. See if we can put up 20 million. Did you have a go at the gauntlet? And if so, what did you think? And if we have people from Twitch, I'll move the link over there for the arena info as well. Actually, I might as well just do that regardless. Let's see. Yeah. Do that right after this current match. So the new 5 stars are the ones you'd been looking for, or just randoms? Okay. Alright. Purgatory, Mr. Negative, Jubilee. Okay. So Mr. Negative was crystals, or you did the arena? And Purgatory, I'm guessing, was crystals. And Jubilee, I'm guessing, would have been crystals as well. What am I looking for here? Creator dashboard. And Terax? Okay. Terax, I don't know anything about one way or the other, really. Up until the Gauntlet, I had no idea how he worked, actually. Like, I didn't even realize the after special, like he did the non-special buff kind of thing or whatever. Okay, so that's the link, right? Yeah, okay. We'll move that over to here. Link for arena info. Okay. Holy! That link is that long? No way. Why don't copy that? Have you tried Mr. Negative much? There we go. Save changes. Cool. Come back to here. Can't do Gauntlet yet, not thrown. Oh, okay. Well, you might be saving yourself some suffering. Let's see if that shows the link. Cool. Okay, good. Mr. Negative was from Arena Grind. Okay, cool. Oh, man. Have you tried them out at all? And what do you think of the announced changes for the arena? The newest changes. La-dee-da. What did I say I was going to try to get with 20 for each? Okay. Should click this one. It'll take too long. Changes are amazing. Yeah, how you doing, Toy Shadow? I quite like them. The only thing I don't care for, and it's simply just because I'm lazy, is just the amount of milestones for the 4-star arena. I think if they had taken that to maybe 3 million, if they wanted to increase anything, that would have been cool. But I mean, I get what they were trying to do. They're trying to keep it so that doing that arena would have been the same amount of work as doing the 3-star and the 4-star arenas. I guess that's fine, but it's just one thing that is kind of okay about it, I suppose, is that with the way now where you have the sorting and it saves it, you can run your 3-stars and use 3-star boosts. So that's not too bad. New changes sound mostly positive. Time will tell, though. Yeah. I'm really interested to see how it will change the top 5% for the basic arena, or if it will. So currently the top 5% for the basic arena is about between 22, 23.5 million. So 24, you're pretty much guaranteed the top 5%. And then for the featured arena currently, you're pretty much guaranteed the top 5% at 25 million. But with the final milestone for the featured basic arena being 4 million, it's going to be interesting to see if that changes it. I think the featured top 5% is still going to be at 25-ish, maybe a little bit higher, because you're not going to be running 6 stars in the basic arena anymore. you can, but there's no benefit to doing it. So I don't know if Ghost Rider is metal. I would think he is, eh? Probably. We'll do that. Okay. Oh, Shadow, how you doing? What you been up to? Louis, how you doing? How you doing? The last day for a Legends run is about usually 2 weeks after. You're talking about for the monthly EQ? Because it's usually about 2 weeks after the EQ drops. So, and the EQ dropped on Wednesday. Here's the 2nd. So it should be about the 16th. Should be the last day. And if you're talking about for the story quest for 7-2, I think it's the 18th. It's the last day. But for the normal EQ, it's the 16th. Yeah. Okay. So 7-2. It's the 18th. Is the last day. What is the 18th? So that would be 2 weeks from yesterday. Will be the final day for it. Who are you intending to have as your main attacker for it? I mean, it's going to change depending on the path and stuff, but it's usually going to be like 1 or 2 champions that you're going to be relying on mainly. How do I do an EQ Legends run? I might do one next month. So an EQ Legends run is just being the fastest 100, the top 100 to finish Heroic and Master of EQ. So I think the times now for that are about probably under 3 hours, really close to 3 hours. I think like 3.5 would be too much actually. And I think you have people who are doing it in maybe 2.5, 2:45.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Oh, Louis, thank you for the subscription. Such a nice young man. Even if people say otherwise, I don't believe him. I don't. What do you use to stream on your phone? I don't stream on my phone, Rico. I use my computer. People do stream directly from their phone, and one of the ones I've seen people using is Omelet Arcade, but usually I don't know if it's the app or the connection or what it is, but the ones I've seen doing it on Omelet Arcade, usually the quality isn't that great. I don't know what other options people would have for streaming directly from the phone. I think with YouTube, at least live streaming, you can do it, but I think you need to have at least 1,000 subs already. I'm not sure. Alexander, how you doing? How's your day coming along? So this is probably the furthest I've ever been behind in Arena. Like even before the change. That's not hard with 565 Ghost for that. Yeah, for the Heroic and Master, I don't think you actually have to do it with a 6-star, really. Because for Heroic, if you're using a max out 5-star or a 6-star, fights are going to be ending pretty much one hit regardless. I think for Master, but maybe by the end, things might be a little bit longer. But I think probably Chorus would be faster. Well, no, anybody could get it in one hit, really. You could get down most opponents within one hit. That's your best bet. But if not, yeah. Unfortunately, though, the EQ Legends run, it's still really dependent on device and load times because it's the time start to finish, whereas the story Legends run is dependent on actual fight time. So the device wouldn't be as critical there. It would be critical for the device for like crashing or loading and stuff like that, but because I mean, if you're crashing a bunch while you're doing try to do a legend, that's going to get pretty frustrating. So if you have Max, Corvus, and Ghost, if I were going to do it, I would do it with Corvus. Because no fight between Heroic and Master for either Ghost or Corvus are you going to get to an L2 for either of those two champions. And so taking out using specials, I think Corvus would be faster. Because of anything, you could go in... Yeah, because Corvus, you're not going to have to dash back at all to get your ability to hit hard, right? And no fight is going to take all of his charges. So with Corvus, you could just go in and do dual mediums. Whereas with Ghost, you could go in, let them miss, and then medium. And probably for all of Heroic, that would be enough. But yeah, by the end of Master, you might need a few more hits with Ghost. Corvus, I think even at the end of Master, two mediums might be it. And if anything, with Corvus, a full combo should end it. Kabam remains inconsistent. Well, I think they had intended to have the monthly EQ. I think they had intended to have it work the same as the story quest. But when you look at how long it took them to verify the results from the 7-1 Legends runs, I think that's why they're not doing it. Because it is, I mean, it's going to be a lot more on their end, right? Like, because they have to get data from every fight, not simply what time did the person start, what time did they finish. Mad Falcon, how you doing? How is your day coming along? What have you been up to? Ah, oh, crap. That was bad timing. I wanted to get into him just before the invisibility came off. I use damage matching so Ghost does 10k crits and she's awakened, so I don't have to dash back to phase. No, but after your first hit you would, right? So that's what I'm saying, is if you needed more than one hit. So for Heroic, I think everything would be one hit. By the last two quests for Master, it's probably all going to be one hit there too. So that'd probably work just as well. Just that if you threw a medium and it didn't kill them, then it's that couple extra seconds. And the thing is, it's not that it's, a couple extra seconds one fight. It's each fight. What's the EQ Legends run rewards? I think the rewards are the same, so it's still the title, the Legends title, and then I think it's 1 T4CC. Might be more T4CC for like the top 10 or something, but I'm not sure. The rewards aren't that meaningful anymore. I think now people only do it for the title, because if you're at the point where you've got even 565s or 6 stars that you could be doing it with, you're probably not hurting for T4CC. And 4 hours of work for 1 T4CC probably wouldn't be worth it for most people. Doing some AQ, at least there's one enjoyable gameplay still for now. I've been in the arenas but don't like the new proposed change to 6-star scoring. Oh, really? Oh, okay. How come? I think it's great, actually. Mainly because it's going to make getting Omega Red in August so much easier. Because, I think I'd probably wait for round 2 to have an idea of what to put up. But because people are only going to be using their 5 stars in the basic, there's only so much that somebody could do. And in the basic, I don't think people would use... If it's a new champion, maybe they'd go hardcore and refresh and stuff. But if it's an older champion, I don't really think that people would do too much refreshing. So... But who knows? Who knows? Yeah, the only thing I don't care for about these upcoming
Ladies and
changes.
we got him.
Nitro, thanks for the follow. Nitro, if you don't mind on if you're listening, or just check that link that I have for the arena info. Just let me know if it works. It should. It's just that it doesn't show it as a hyperlink. It just shows it as regular text. So I think you have to copy and paste it, which is a bit annoying. Reducing the points for the 6 stars to match 5 stars. That's not cool. Or did I misread the notice? So it's not cool. It's not cool because the 6 stars, they're 6 stars, they're bigger star than 5. They should get more points. However, up until the last month and a half, 6 stars were never playable in the basic arena. So I think if we didn't have the last month and a half and the proposed changes, thanks, man. Thanks, Ad Falcon, for checking. If we didn't have the botched arena for the last month and a half, we would have never been playing 6 stars in the basic arena. So the reason I like it is because nobody is going to be, well, it's going to be a lot less likely that people are going to be using 6 stars there because the points are going to be the same as 5. So you may as well use the 6 stars where they get, more points. So I think it's going to drop the scores for the 6-star basic champion. And I think it's also going to drop the 5% score, which will be nice. And then for me, because then my 6 stars will only be run in the featured arena, I am back to being done the featured arena in 2 days, just running 6 stars. So that's why I like it. But it does take away choice, right? Like if you want to go for the 6-star basic and go all out with, all your 6 stars, all your 5 stars, I mean, you could still do it. It's just that the 6 stars won't give you the points. But it would give you more matches. But yeah, if you wanted to forego the 5-star, the 6-star feature, I have a feeling that this is probably the way it's going to go forward. Only thing I could see possibly changing is dropping. No, I don't think they're going to do that either. I was going to say dropping the trials arena from 4 million as the last milestone to 3.25 maybe, but I think they're going to leave that. Oh, one thing I really do like about the changes though, and it was something I was saying, I thought, and to be honest, I think that they should, I don't know how they would do it, but somehow compensate people who are not at least uncollected for the last month for the units that they missed out on. But the thing I really like with the new arenas is that the majority of the units are in the 4-star arena, the trials. Meaning that if you're not uncollected, it still is a great way to get units. Somebody who... and that's kind of also why I don't like the 4 million final milestone. Item unstoppable, so I can just go into them. Okay. Will the number of 6 stars being run 2 times a day be the same for all featured milestones? Will the number for 6 stars being run 2 times a day be the same for all featured? What do you mean by that? Yeah, I'm not too sure what you mean by that. But so I've got 98 6 stars. So come Thursday, I'll be running, oh dear. What? I'll be running 98 6 stars through the featured arena twice. And that would be it. Yeah, but basic is just a wording. No, because the function or criteria for it are different too, right? Like the milestones are different, and I guess that's really it. Well, and then yeah, because there's no restriction on it anymore. Like the original basic, there was a restriction; you couldn't use 6 stars at all. 6 stars will still score higher than 5s in the featured arena. Yeah, if you rank 30 6 stars twice. Oh, if you ran 36 stars twice a day for the 3 days, you would get all milestones in the feature. Oh, okay. Is that what it is currently? Because yes, if that's what it is currently, then that's what it will be come Thursday as well. I see what you're saying. I get it now. I get it. That makes sense. Yeah, okay. So running 36 stars gives you X points. Doing that 4 times. Right. I get it. Hey, Q Shadow, how you doing? How you been? But yeah, I oh wait, isn't also the featured? Hang on. The featured final milestone has been decreased as well, right? So that could, well, no, I don't think that's going to change the top 5%. I think that will remain the same. Because even before our current iteration, let me check that. Even before our current iteration, the final milestone, or the 5% was 23 million. Okay, yeah, so it's going to be 4 for the basic and 12 for the featured. So the featured is going back to what it was. Okay. Solar, can you look up something for me off screen? Probably. Is it a URL or something else you want me to look at? Well, I guess it's obviously going to be a URL. Okay. Yeah, just let me know what you want me to have a look at, Nikki. Are you still playing MCOC? I remember a while ago when you were in chat, you had said you were quitting or wanted to quit or something like that. Want your thoughts on my new intro on YouTube? Oh, okay. Let's see. Outro as well. Wow, you want a lot of work from me then, don't you? Let's have a look here. Did you change your? Oh no. Do you have? So is it your? So what video should I look at? Should the most current one 11 hours ago? You see it? Let's see. Oh, with the yellow AQ Shadow logo. Okay. There's not many people in chat, but do you mind if I put your URL here? So everybody else can have a look if they want. That looks pretty cool. Oh! First one of the stream. It's in the last 3 vids. Okay. Okay, I just realized they lowered the milestones big time. I guess I run both arenas now, but use 6 stars in the featured. I'm happy-ish for that. Okay, last 3. Okay, so I'm guessing it's the one with the... Okay. So... We can... Okay, yeah. So I'll just put the link to your YouTube page. If anyone wants to check out AQ Shadow, there's his YouTube page. Yeah, that intro looks pretty cool, dude. Did you do it yourself? No, that looks pretty slick. The outro... I don't really think the outro matters that much. I prefer the intro over the outro, though. And I think it's the intro that you'd want to have catching people's attention anyways. Yeah, dude, that's... yeah, so the basic Man Falcon has gone back to what it was. Oh, yeah, no, if it was still the 16.5 million for the final milestone and no 6 stars allowed, I'd be pissed off. How about that, dude? But yeah, this will mean basically what it was previously. And most of my time will end up being spent in the 4-star arena. For the featured, I'm only going to run my 6 stars. So I only need to bother with that twice a day. The basic, I could get that done in 1 day for the final milestone. So yeah, then the rest of the time would just be running 4 stars. And so it's 135 units in both the basic and featured, and then 270 units in the trials arena. So, something that could annoy people is if they have never really ranked 4 stars, because it is giving 4 stars more value. Because you're gonna want them to pick up those units. Ooh, got a bit of a storm going on up there. If it gets too loud, let me know and I'll close my window. Or I guess I could just speak louder, right? Okay, cool. I was thinking... No, I wasn't. I'm not going to lie. I never was planning to stream the Gauntlet. I knew I was not going to do that. And it's a good thing I did it, because I did it yesterday, and I was in a bad mood. I probably should not have gone... I should have done the first 2 fights and then realized I was not... not feeling it. I just stopped. But unfortunately, I'm stubborn, so... Oh, so Man Falcon, are you... Wait. Are you Thronebreaker? I know I've asked you that before, and I know you answered, but, I'm old, so I forget. I'm stuck on 635. Okay. How long since you've tried it? And who did you try with? because although I think that fight has changed a bit, I'm not sure though. Dude, here, okay, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Hi, AQ sent me. Aw, oh, isn't that sweet of him? How you doing, gamer? How you doing? I don't remember who I used for that, but I think Hyperion would be pretty good. And I think another one that a lot of people were using was oh, you son of a was oh, you stole my power game. What a sneaky guy. I think another one people were using was Cap IW with a skill champion. Oh dear, wow. That was what is going on? Damn, son. Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Oh, Mr. Gamer, thank you for the sub. Very nice. Yeah, that was crazy with that dude just now. He's kicked my ass. Ooh. We got some weather going on out there. Weather outside is weather. Yeah. Oh dear. I tried it for the second time recently, but Red Skull Path is proving challenging. But I have to go again soon. I have a bunch of team potions from last month's Cav EQ. Okay. Yeah, and I think, I mean, I don't know what your roster is looking like currently, but I think there are better options for it now than when it first came out. And I don't know about that fight in particular, but I know other fights throughout Act 6 have been changed, so that might be one of them. Right. So I guess the next thing that we have coming up to see all of the people streaming and stuff will be the Summer of Pain, which I think should be not next week, probably the week after or a week after that. Finally my upload is done so I can watch better. There you go. Oh yeah, I don't think you answered. So that intro, you did that yourself then? Yeah, it looks pretty slick. Okay, so we're getting close to being at 20 million for the feature arena. And we'll get to 20 million here, then switch over to the basic, get to 20 million there. And when the 6 stars are off cooldown, which will be... Oh, geez, that's so ways away. Oh, no, that might be soon, actually. Because I got those done early this morning. Yeah, let's see. Let's just see. Oh, yeah, we just got 2 hours for the 6 stars. Cool. Well, so long as I don't fall asleep, I'll be able to get through those pretty soon. Oh, and we did move in AQ. Okay, so which path? Okay, I'm on the pretty pull path, which is this one. And I think that is C. C. CC. Okay. And we'll do that when I'm done the stream. Okay. Yeah, lesson learned for next time. I don't think I would try to take a chance on on Omega Red intercepting because which one was I just doing? Damn it! I have no idea. Well, it doesn't do it. Because yeah, I ran right into a special, and then he becomes like it's whenever he throws a special, it's instant death. So make sure not to do that again. My arsenal looks good now. Added 5-star Chorus, Human Torch, screw you, and Red Mag 6-star Doom as my 27th 6-star. Damn, nice. Very nice. Yeah, I had given up, but I really have given up. I'm trying to get Human Torch now. I opened a couple of the dual class crystals recently for him, and no luck. So. And he is actually somebody I would think to max out as a 5-star because not necessarily somebody I would use all the time, but there are definitely times where he would be good to have. I think currently the only 6-star that I'd really want, other than a couple of dupes, the only 6-star that I really want as a new one is Claire. And I pulled Doom like 3 days ago, and it rolled over Claire, rolled over one other champion, then went to Doom. I was happy to get Doom, but I would have preferred Claire actually. Like I really want her as a 6-star, and I have a Mystic T5CC, so she'd be able to go to rank 3 pretty quick. So I took Doom to rank 2, and I used him for the Gauntlet. I don't know. Don't think I'm going to take him to rank 3. I think the only way I would take him to rank 3 is if I had Mystic resources expiring. And I was thinking about this earlier because I do have some Mystic T4CC. I have one in overflow, but I have a lot. Well, yeah, so one extra Mystic T4CC, and I think I'll end up taking Dormammu to rank 2 in order to not waste that T4CC. Either Dormammu or Mojo. I don't do War, so Mojo as a defender doesn't really matter. I wouldn't use Dormammu a ton. I do use him, like I have him on my team now for map 7. But just his damage is a little bit low. His damage and his block proficiency, if they were both a little bit higher, that'd be so good. So good. I have a method I use. I put the crystals on the spinner and walk away, muttering, I don't care what I get. Okay. I haven't even formed a T5CC and have 2 R2s only. Doom will go to R2. Cool. Yeah, I think, to be fair, most people that pull Doom, if they're able to R3, if they would. Yeah, I can't blame them. And if I didn't run Suicides, I think I would value him more than I do. So who are your two R2s? So, for the Thronebreaker title, do you think you would take somebody to R3 just for the title, or would you wait until it's somebody you want to have at R3? Gilly 2099 and Sim Supreme? Okay. And either of those would be decent at R3, so. I would consider Sim Supreme to R3 if I didn't have the max out as a 5-star. Gilly, I have her at R2, and I don't think I'm gonna do any more with her. Warlock is gonna go to R3, but Gilly will stay at R2 for a while. I think actually now I've got a couple mutants that I want to take to R2. But I think now I'm going to start saving to R4 champions. So I think I'm going to R3 Archangel. And probably R3 Omega Red. Actually, yeah, I know for mutant, there's still quite a few that I would R3. But I think I've got all of the R3s that I would want for skill. Science. And I'm not too sure who else I would. I think I would R3 Human Torch. Or probably not Mortal Abomination. Oh dear. That's pretty close. Mortal Abomination just because I have him as maxed up 5-star, so I wouldn't be in too much of a rush to take him up as a 6-star. Back. What am I looking at here? Check. Ghost and Warlock. I don't know which between those two, which I would take to R4 first. Archangel seems to be a very strong champ to have still in the meta for sure. Yeah. My thing with him, because I've had him as a 5-star for a long time. Actually, I got him as a 5-star when he first came out. Like I got lucky, and that was the way the old feature used to work, where there was just a heightened chance for one champion, and I pulled him early on. And I used him for a while, but I didn't really value him very much because if there was a bleed or poison immunity on a node, or the champion was, or you couldn't parry them or stun them, he was just not as effective, at least as far as I was concerned. But seeing now that it's more so just damage that people are looking for, Ghost has to beat Warlock for R4 surely. Yeah, and that's why I was saying, like, I think that's who I would do probably, but I'm not 100% sure because I've only just recently got Warlock, and unfortunately, so this was going to be the first time I was really going to get to use him in this AQ to get to use the 6-star, but running into the special and dying, well, that's not a good way to start, right? But I know he's going to go to R3, no question about it. But after using him for a bit, we'll see. Well, the thing is with Ghost, she's not awakened. I mean, I still have the generic gem from Abyss. I'm going to wait until July 4th and see what the offers are. If we're seeing class Nexus crystals. The only class I would go for wanting somebody new would be Mystic, and it would be Claire that I would want. So any other class I'd go for, I'd be looking for Awakening. Mutant. There's a few Actually, no. I think the only new mutant I'd want would be Omega Red. Or not Omega Red. Magneto. Other than that, mutant would be good for Awakenings. But we'll see. Because, yeah, none of the new champions that have come out have really appealed to me. Other than Sun Chi, who I got the 6-star from Arena. I got the 5-star from Crystals. And I duped the 6-star from Featured Caps. And other than him, like Mr. Negative, don't feel one way or the other. I got him from Arena, but that was actually more so just because I have a bunch of Science ISO that I had no one to use it on. So that's why I went for him. And then while I was doing the Arena, I got Luke Cage as a 6-star. And then from the opening yesterday, I got Red Guardian. So now I got places to use all that Science ISO. Yeah, I'm interested to see who will be the first R4, and I think it's probably going to be similar to the first R3. I think it will probably be a prestige rank up. So I don't think it would be Ghost or Corvus or... yeah, it's probably going to be Doom. What am I saying? Yeah, it's going to be Doom. When you consider the amount of people who have Doom as a R3, and then a lot of those people are people who probably are getting resources. Well, I think pretty much anybody who has Doom has met R3 if they were able to. And now that we see that R4s are going to be possible soonish, you probably have people who are saving resources to do that. So, yeah, so Doom would probably be the first R4. Yeah, if I were to stop using suicides. Well, yeah, because if I were to stop using suicides, I probably wouldn't want Claire as much as I do. And then I would use Doom more. So, yeah, I would probably R3 him then. But as long as I'm doing Arena, like I do, I don't see stopping using suicides. Oh dear, that was way up. Let me see. Boy, people are really going heavy with that mutant team for the Gauntlet. Guess makes sense. It's a good team, but it's kind of like basically that or a Quake mainly team, or not team, but like where Quake is going to do majority of the work. I was really surprised how good Apocalypse was for it. I did not expect. Then again, I've never really used Apocalypse. This was the most I'd ever used them, so. Let's see. Okay. Let's do what's to do's here. Yeah. Oh yeah, I think Ghost for yeah, Ghost would probably make the most sense damage wise as an R4, but I think unfortunate. Well, I don't know if it's unfortunate, but I think Prestige would take the precedence for something like that. This should get him done. Yep. Okay, so we're at 19 million. The idea was to get to 20. So we can't pump out another million here. Get these helps out so they are no longer away. Oh dear. Oh. At least that's only the second one for the streams. That's not too bad. Not too bad. Okay. So when do you think we will see R4s in game? July 4 or Cyber Weekend? Has to be one of the two. Let me see something after this. Let me take a look at. Well, like right now for inventory, I think you can only hold one of each, and it takes 2 and 3. Gameplay wise, we have the Gauntlet, we've got 7-2, and we've got Karina's Challengers. I think with the Gauntlet, you're able to form. So with the Gauntlet, and if you've gotten every other available of the T6B, I think you could just form your first one. So I think it will. Yeah, it would be Cyber Weekend, but I don't think it will be until 2022. So why I'm saying Cyber Weekend is because we're going to get 7.3 in October, and then after, and we'll obviously have those resources there, and then I think after what's purchasable for Cyber Weekend, I think that would allow us to do it. Yeah, so we can hold 2 T6B and 1 T3A. So 2 and 1, but it's going to take 3 and 3. So the inventory, they got to change that because that would be silly. So yeah. Now the only place I've got any from is the gauntlet. Let me see what we get from 7-2. We don't get a ton. Oh geez, we do not get very much at all. Holy crap. Okay. For 7-2. Oh, so 7-3. Well, I think 7-3 will give more than 7-2, so fair enough. And let's see, Karina's chunk. So I know this gives it quite a big chunk, right? Yeah. Oh. Okay. And it really wasn't that much from spring cleaning. So yeah, I think it won't be until early next year. I don't think it's going to be this year. I think it will be at 7-4. And most likely what it will be, so what did I say? 3 and 2, right? Is that what we need? No, 3 and 3. So I think what's going to happen is exploration of 7, of Act 7, will give 1 of each, or something like that. And then that would be enough. So I think just through playing and through all offers up to then, we're going to be able to have 2, either 2 of each or 3 of one and 2 of the other. And then with 7, Act 7 exploration, I think that will give the rest that you need. But the only thing I think is that you would have to have bought what was available for spring cleaning. If not, like let's say I get all of this content done. So if I get the gauntlet done, I get 7-2, 7-3, 7-4, and I get Karina's challenges, and I'm able to R4 someone, and then somebody who bought the spring cleaning offer should be pissed off because there was no need to then. So I think, yeah, it wouldn't be until early next year. But maybe I'm wrong, and you'll be able to do it in less than a month. No, almost exactly a month. Oh, what if I'm like really, really wrong? And no, I think this would be too fast. So I was going to say, what if July 4th, you can R4 somebody, and then Act 7 exploration, you can R5 somebody. That would be pretty crazy. Yeah, no, that progression would be way too fast. When you consider we've had R3s as the max for more than a year, and then just having a few months between R4 and R5, that would be, yeah, that'd be too quick. Yeah, I don't know who I would. Oh, let's see. Let's go back and have a look. I think Cyber Weekend should allow R4s. It has been an age with R2s. With R3s, you mean? Yeah. Let's see. So I would not do an Aegon. As is, right now, I wouldn't do Ghost. If I do Tur, I wouldn't do Corvus. Holy crap. I'm just looking at this, and this is all people I wouldn't do. Shit. Maybe Shang-Chi. I could see possibly doing him. Uh, Apocalypse, actually, unduped, I would really consider R4. The only thing with Apocalypse, though, is because it's going to take 2 T5CC, and there's quite a few mutants that I want to R3. So that would be the only issue as far as mutant goes. We're taking somebody to R3 because I want to R3 Archangel and Namit. Thank you for the sub. And I want to R3 Omega Red. Those two for sure. And then I'm not too sure. No, I don't think I'm going to do anything with Professor X just because of me using suicides. And then the only other one that I could see doing anything substantial with would be Magneto. I don't think I would do anything with Namor. I don't even know if I would take Namor to R2, to be honest. Which is funny because, I mean, the same could be said for Omega, right? Both need to be awakened, both need to be IC to be useful. But I could see using Omega a lot more than using Namor. Now, where Namor is useful, he's really useful. But there's not that many. And okay, so some people would say, oh, but he's got great damage. Yes, he does. But that's not a way to go by a champion because, I mean, there's just too many others that have great damage. Which professor has dumped the most people? Professor X. How's it going, Mr. Bringer? Bringer of a pain. Yeah, mutant would be the hardest class for me to decide on R4, actually. I think and it's not because of the champion, like who I want at R4. It's just the resource usage. Like, would I want to use those resources when there's so many others that I could use the resources as well? That would be my problem there. Tech, like I said, I need to use Warlock without getting one shot by Omega Red for a bit to have an idea with him. But geez, I sure hope by the time we can R4 somebody, I hope I have Ghost Awakened. Because yeah, if I do, then absolutely she would be my first tech R4. And yeah, after I'm pretty sure that July 4th, we're gonna see some kind of awakening gem thing, whether it be at the end of the unit offers or whether it be. I don't think it would be in the cash offers, just because if it's in the cash offers, it means that we would have multiple awakening gems, and I don't think that's going to happen because the cash offers, it's usually a limit of 3 or whatever it is. And if that were the case, then it would be like a select your class type, or even just a random class. It'd be really, really interesting. Oh, I don't know what I would. Oh. Okay, so I was just thinking. No, I'm gonna get into speculation of July 4th. I don't want to do that. What I was thinking is, if you saw as a Odin offer, picking a class nexus, but you pick the class, obviously. And it'd be like one of those ones where they have a list, like all 6. So you pick the class, but it also comes with an awakening gem. That would be really interesting. And so I don't know what I would do. I think I would actually have to go Mystic because they're like, I want Claire and I'd awaken Doom with the gem. Because it'd be kind of risky to do that with Tech. I don't think yeah, because see, there's no new tech that I want, right? And the only one I want awakened is Ghost. So the gem would be great because I would just use it on Ghost. I guess, though, there's no guarantee that I would see her as one of the options, right? So that way it would absolutely guarantee me that I would be able to awaken her. So maybe that would be the way to go. And then either, get a new tech 6-star or get a dupe on. Because the thing that would really suck would be to dupe Ghost and then have that tech awakening gem. I don't know who I'd use it on, Gilly or Warlock. I guess actually in that case, it would just go by prestige because usefulness, it's not critical for either of those two. The other one I could possibly see doing might be skill in hopes of awakening Nick Fury. But there's no skill that I'd want, no skill champion. Jabari Panther would be cool. I don't think I would use her that much though. So science. There's a couple good science champions. I don't like Torch. Yeah, I think Torch is the only 6-star that I would really want for science. Cosmic, there's nobody for Cosmic. The only thing I'd want from Cosmic is Awakening and Cosmic Ghost Rider, and yeah, I'm not gonna buy a gem or buy the possibility of duping that. Because if I miss, there's nobody I would be happy with. Oh, no. So, this is what I was getting at initially. Mutant would be the smartest one for me to do. Because duping anybody would be good. And then having the gem would be great as well. So, yeah. So my heart would probably want to do tech, but my head would say mutant. That's probably how that would go. But yeah, I think for the unit offers, we're going to see an Awakening gem, though. After the 10k. So see the 1 and the 4. Which the 1 and the 4 would probably have the next level of generic rank resources. The 10... Let me take a look at something. Yeah, this is going to really suck, isn't it? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I wonder if he's going to cooperate like that. Okay. Well, thank you, Mr. Grimm. Makes life a little bit easier. I don't even think this does much damage, does it? It just... It did okay. It did okay. Not a ton of damage, but... I think that... Using him as an attacker, I think the biggest thing with that L1 is just the amount of space it gives you, because it pushes the opponent back so far. Okay. Okay, so... Let's see something. I might probably need to relog. Getting sluggish. 20. Oh, okay, never mind. So I was thinking that what we might see in the 10k offer would be the next 6-star feature, like they did with the Cyber Weekend one. But no, we're going to have the next 6-star feature prior to July 4th. Okay. Ooh, well, I won't be able to get that many 6-star champion, like 6-star crystals before July 4th, but I'm going to save... Yeah, I won't be opening any for the next 20 days, 23 days. Because, I mean, if it's somebody... Yeah, so we're probably going to see a bunch of featured 6-star crystal openings for July 4th. Okay. So that was a real long rant about nothing, wasn't it? Okay. Make a little rant all the same. Oh, okay. How's the workout routine going, man, Falcon? Oh, wow. That was really long. No. I meant to do it because now I got the Furies. Yeah. That was all planned out. Ay. Okay, so 500,000 to go. A little less. A little less. And then take a quick look. I mean, I was talking about rank ups, but we'll have a look at the roster. Because the only question really would be Archangel to rank 3 currently, or wait for him to be awakened. I think I'm gonna take him to rank 3 though, regardless. Yeah, do that. Good. Lost a lot of Dadbot. Very good. Look like I'm in my 30s again without killing myself with crazy. Cool. Very good. Very good. Are you enjoying it though? Are you enjoying the workout routine? Nah, I should have stunned him first. Yeah, I'm doing some exercise, get the dopamine. Yeah. You know, there's only been one time, I think I would have been like in my teens, and I played soccer, and so part of like training soccer was running. And there was one time where, and it's the only time I ever remember this happening, but I was doing the laps, and I got to this point of euphoria where I just felt like I kind of wonder if that's how people who are addicted to drugs, if that's how they feel. Because it was like, yeah, I could have ran forever. It was so weird. And it only happened once. And it's funny because I used to always get a stitch in my side when I'd be running. And I don't know if that had to do with like breathing or something. But anyways, and this one time in particular, it didn't happen. And I think I was running for like an hour and a half or so. And it got up to about 45 minutes. And then I just got that sense of euphoria over me. And I was like, oh, this is cool. If that had happened all the like often, I would be in like I'd be an athlete. I'm interested to see if we're going to see Seaton do a exploration stream for the Gauntlet, because he did the completion day one. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see if he goes back in. Run as high, they call that. It is a beautiful thing. I used to get it trail running till a knee injury screwed me up. Okay. So then, do you think there'd be people who run because of that? Like, not necessarily that they're doing it for health, but just because they want that high? Just built Sorcerer Supreme. I run damage masteries. Is she worth a gem in rank 4? I've never used her. I have her as a 5-star. I've never really used her. So unfortunately, I can't really say. But I think people do quite like her. And I think she's a bit tricky. Like, you have to do certain things to activate her abilities. Well, I guess that's like everybody though, right? But yeah, like I think the thing that's people really like about her is that she has the ability to be healing off of blocked hits. Yes, definitely becomes addictive like anything that feels good. Yeah, I suppose that makes sense. Yeah, well, and like I said, if that had happened, because after that time in particular, like that one time, then the next session of doing laps, I was like, this is, whatever. So if it had been consistent, I could have seen like continuing to do that regardless of playing soccer or not. It's funny too, because any other kind of exercise I'd ever do, like going to the gym, or well, I guess that'd be about it. Afterward, I'd always feel exhausted, so I was like, I don't want to do this anymore. She's kicking my ass. There we go. With this change to the arenas, we might end up seeing a lot more people doing them in general. And then I think we're going to see 4-stars being more important than they've been because of like being able to get the majority of units from the 4-star, from the Summoner Trials. I finished Abyss the other day and got the only T5CC I didn't want. Dude, that sucks. That sucks. But it's not surprising. What was it? There's something the other day where of the 6 classes, I only didn't want one. And yep, that's what I got. That sucks, man. Actually, I got really lucky with the Gauntlet because of the random rank gem, I only wanted tech, and I got tech. I was pretty happy. I'd have been okay with mutant. I really didn't want skill, But yeah, no, the champions that I pulled were crap. I got two dupes that don't care for at all, and two new champions that just because I had an extra. Wait a second. Oh yeah, no, from the Nexus. Yeah, two new champions, so they're new, so great. But yeah, no, actually, if not for the tech rank gem, I would not have been happy. I would not have been happy at all. I would have felt like it was a waste, but the tech rank gem made it worth it. So when Andy, when you do exploration, as of now, what class Nexus do you think you'll go for? And down she goes again. If I want Thronebreaker, I have to choose between Carnage and Groot. How close are you to any other class? Carnage isn't terrible. Yeah, it's not somebody I would want to rank 3 for that, but he's not terrible. He's got decent bleed. Well, that's all I know about him. He's got decent bleed damage. Let's see. Obviously, the other side of that, which most people would say, is that, oh, well, Groot's going to have a buff because he's so bad. But people have been saying that for quite a while, and, well, here we are. So, yeah. Although, to be fair, after you get your first, once you become Thronebreaker, you're going to find you're getting T5CC a lot quicker. Well, maybe not. Let's see. No, because it depends on what you're doing for AQ. You've got the Daily Crystal, which is good. You're going to have access, obviously, to content. So it might be worth using it on one of them regardless. I might go for Mystic Nexus for Doom because I got a 6-star Mystic Awakening Gem from Abyss. Oh, okay. That would be, yeah. Well, and now ability-wise, it's not critical. But just to have him awaken would be nice, and then Prestige. Trying to think of who else. Sorcerer Supreme would be good, and Claire. Claire doesn't need the awakening. I'm not too sure about Sorcerer Supreme. But yeah, Mystic would be a good class, especially if you don't have many Mystic 6-stars currently. Because then even if you missed on Doom, any of the alternatives would be pretty good. You have Morningstar and Loki. Morningstar wouldn't be bad. I wouldn't use the gem on her, but well, because she gets so much better awakened. But okay, so yeah, to be fair, if you missed on Doom and there was nobody else there that you wanted, but you saw her, she would be a good one to pick up for the Doom. So let me see here. So I've got 2 mutant T5CC. All of the T5CC from Gauntlet I picked mutant. And I've got a Mystic, which I'm going to save at least until July 4th to see if I can get Claire. If I don't, I think if I don't, I'm just going to keep it. I'm not going to R3 Doom. And then I've got the Tech T5CC, and that's going to go to Warlock. No Cosmic, which is fine. There's no Cosmics that I want to do anything with. Science, same. Skill, same. So we're good there. My only conundrum really is whether I take Archangel to R3 as is. Or I get Omega Red to... No, I wouldn't do anything with Omega Red until he's duped, so... Yeah, it's going to be Archangel to R3 as is. Professor X... Maybe at some point I'll take to R2. But I don't have any real plans for that. And then Warlock, I just took to R2 yesterday after getting the gem. Once I get him maxed out, I'm going to take him to R3 right away. So actually that's what it comes down to for R3. Because I'm missing a T5B to be able to do both. And I'm less than half. So I'm not too sure which one I want to R3 first. I also have a 1 to 2 Mystic and Skill Gem. Okay. Boy, dude, if you were to get... So how far off do you think until you're... I mean, you just said you just did your first run of Abyss. But how far do you think until you do have Exploration done? Because, dude, Doom... that would work out really well for you then. You'd be able to awaken him, take him to R2, which means you'd be able to save the resources if you were close to being able to R3 him. Should I awaken? Should I R2 Gilly 2099 or? Oh, I would go with the 6-star. I would absolutely go with the 6-star. Yeah, I know people will say like, no, in that kind of case, absolutely go with the 6-star because she is somebody that the awakening doesn't really matter at all. So yeah, like if it was somebody like Namor, then you could make the argument that it's easier to get higher sig on the 5-star, and the reason you want Namor is that sig. So in that kind of case, there's an argument for the 5-star. But in something like Gilly, no, you'd go with the 6-star. Yeah. I've got mine at R2. Now I got the 6-star before I got the 5-star, so let's see. Yeah. I'm not going to R3 her because... Well, I don't think I would R3 her regardless, actually. Let's see here. And I quite recently got the 5-star, actually, but she'll stay at R3 for Arena. But yeah, and let's see the awakening for her. When guillotine would be struck, she has a 76% chance to gain a combo shield, passive lasting 2 seconds plus 2 additional seconds per Digisoul. Cooldown is 60 is 1 minute. While under the effect of a combo shield, damage from incoming attacks, including special 3, is capped at 10% of Guillotine's max health. Yeah, I mean, it's nice, but really all you need to do as is unduped is your second match, you just want to start off with a couple heavies. And you've got that combo shield, so... The damage mitigation is nice, but... It's that combo shield that would be the biggest thing, really. Alright, well... We got to the 20 million. And I'm going to go watch probably the Clone Wars and get to 20 million in the featured arena. Or get started on the 4-star because I haven't done any in there. Maybe that's what I'll do. But yeah, that is it for me. But thanks for coming and hanging out. And I'll catch you guys later. Take care.